Johnson here in 2003.
Well, since then, though, what has he done, Paul? Nothing short of miraculous. 34 wins and 3 championships since Alan Johnson came on board. That's why we call Alan Johnson the man.
So that's the start of the era right there. And there is Tony Schumacher. He sits number 1 right now with a 446. Clay Millican has a 448 new livery on that car. They began it last week.
You look at our season recap, you see the most number 1 qualifiers, Tony Schumacher's 3, but Brandon Bernstein leading the points because of all those wins and mainly because of all those round wins. Brandon's had a very consistent race car, but right now Tony Schumacher is in the show, Brandon isn't.
And again, absolutely nothing for either one. Schumacher, though, remains with 1 session to go for Top Fuel, number 1. Millican stays number 3. And back on the line, Alan Johnson. Whoa! What's going on here?
And I'll guarantee you he said that because they had that thing really backed off and it still didn't go down the racetrack, and he went, wow, there is no track out there right now.
So at the conclusion of the 3rd session, it remains as Schumacher sits number 1 with his 446. Larry Dixon rounds off the top half of the field.
You see that bump spot of Doug Coletta with a 459. That track doesn't get any better for that next session. It's going to be very tough for the guys that are outside right now, including Brandon Bernstein, Whit Bazemore, and David Grubnick, to be able to get in this field for tomorrow.
Well, unlike Tim Richards and Lee Beard, this man right here, Alan Johnson, knows his race car is in. It got down the racetrack very, very well. Number 1 qualifier for Tony Schumacher on Friday night. But you're still second-guessing yourself, obviously second-guessing this racetrack, trying to figure out how to get this car down it. How bad is it out there?
It's pretty bad. I don't think we're second-guessing ourselves. It's just a matter of the track being... it's normally a really good track, but it's really hot. It hasn't really been prepared like we have been in the past. Why, I don't know. But now we have to try and figure out how to get down it, and you can't go by your homework because it doesn't apply anymore. So I'd hurt a lot of guys this weekend because they didn't qualify. Fortunately, we made good runs on Friday, and that's what got us here.
If you can clean it up for television, so to say, how soft was your car when you went up there, and what did you say when it smoked the tires the last time?
I can't say that. I was frustrated because, you know, I put it like it should have been to make it down a racetrack, and it didn't make it. So now I got to go back and make a further move and try and slow it down. Because typically on a racetrack that's as hot as this and it's a quality track, we should be running mid-50s, you know, and guys can't even muster a 59 to get in a show. So there's obviously something wrong out there.
Good news for this man. He can muster a smile and laugh a little bit, but I guarantee Tim Richards, Brandon Bernstein, Lee Beard, and his driver, Whit Bazemore, are not smiling right now.
Yeah, and